Welcome back. We've been going through Lloyd's route for quite a while now, so it's time for us to jump over and see what's been going on with Rean. Let's head over. Play through Rean's route in... What? Hello, hello. So what's going on here then?
Is that all?
Yeah. No. I can fight! Kurt! I'm ready!
Pathetic.
Oh, he did.
Kurt!
And he was never heard from again.
This doesn't make any sense.
At this rate...
Come on, we'll hide under the bridge. We need to get to Instructor Rean ASAP if we're going to figure out some way to help out Ash and Musei.
So either something's happened or this is just training for training's sake.
I agree. And we need to get out of this icy water before it saps any more of our strength. That should be our top priority.
I hope you don't think I can't see you down there.
Is anywhere safe from her?
No one escapes the icy maiden when she's this serious, I fear.
I can't believe this is happening.
You're surrounded. Sort of. Several hours before, at 10 a.m. It's Ymir! It's been so long. Ah, the hot springs. Well, not the main hot springs, but you know. Ymir, the hot springs paradise. Rean Schwarzer. Claire Reverie.
Oh, what a gorgeous sight. So, this is where you grew up, Instructor?
What a wonderful place. It's so peaceful and calming.
I figured the snow would have all melted by this time of year.
Most of it has. This is just what's left over. You would have really seen some snow if we were here a month ago.
Oh, how lovely. It's nice to be honeymooning in a winter wonderland.
Excuse me?
I owe this town much after all they did for me 2 years ago.
I think we owe you more than you owe us.
Oh yeah. You used Ymir as your base during the Civil War, right?
Yeah. She did a ton of work to improve our defenses and our communications network.
I suppose it's been 2 years for me as well. The last visit I recall was when I was tasked with abducting Princess Alphen and Instructor Rean's little sister.
Oh, yes.
It's, also been a while for you, Rean, hasn't it? Why don't we start by letting your parents know that we're here?
That sounds good to me. I want to introduce all my students to them.
It's going to feel a little strange meeting our instructors' parents.
Yeah. I'm feeling kinda nervous all of a sudden.
I, for one, can hardly wait to say hello to my future in-laws.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I've got a whole lot of stories to tell them about their little baby boy.
Please don't embarrass me in front of my family.
You're fine, Altina, you're fine. As the snow thaws. Welcome to the home of Baron Schwarzer. We have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Whoa, a real maid. You can tell she's been well trained. I didn't expect to find you helping out, Maple. You've gotten way better at welcoming guests. The Phoenix Wings have trained me well, young Rean. You're seeming a lot more grown up yourself. Just not as much as me. And suddenly all pretenses of professionalism slip away. Now please come this way. Baron and Lady Schwarzer await you in the study. Who's she? An old friend of mine who works at the Phoenix Wings. She's got a year on me and is determined never to let me forget it. You seem rather close, but looks to me like all friends, no benefits. I figured Schwarzer would have every chick in the town fawning over him. I wouldn't have put it past him either, to be honest. Is that really what you think of me? Clearly nobody here would dare to get in Elise's way. Here we go again. I'm starting to feel a little sorry for him. That makes two of us. Something wrong, young Rean? Young Rean. Sorry, we're coming now. Young Rean.
Mom, Dad, I'm home.
Ah, Teo. Lucia.
It's good to see you again, my son.
It's been a long half year without you.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit as often as I'd like. Especially since it sounds like Elise has been too busy to come home as well. She's asked me to give you both her regards.
Well, I'm sure St. Estria's student council is keeping her plenty busy.
I just hope she doesn't work herself sick.
I'm sure she's just fine. The younger students all seem to adore her. And she has Her Highness there if she's ever in need of a friend to talk to. I've also been keeping an eye out to make sure no insects start buzzing around her.
Oh dear.
Are you now?
That overprotectiveness may create more trouble than it prevents.
Indeed.
Poor Elise. It's a pleasure to see you both again, Lord and Lady Schwarzer.
The same to you, Major Revelt. It's not hard to imagine that the RMP must be exceptionally busy at the moment. I hope your time here will help ease some of your weariness.
Thank you, Your Lordship.
Oh, and these must be your students.
That's right.
My name is Kurt Vander. I have learned much under Instructor Rean's exemplary tutelage.
You would be one of the rare practitioners of the Vander School's dual blade style. I've heard that despite how capable you are, you're not one to rest on your laurels. Humble, too. Unusual and admirable qualities in someone of your age.
I am honored you would speak of me that way, but I'm afraid you overestimate me.
No, it's more you underestimate yourself, mate.
Oh, I don't think so.
Well.
Name's Ash Carbide. If you've heard it, chances are it's because your son was complaining about what a pain in the ass I am.
On the contrary. I've heard there's much more to you than that prickly exterior of yours. Rean's told me that deep down, you're a very smart, considerate young man who your fellow students depend on.
The hell? You want to watch what bullcrap you're feeding your folks about me, Schwarzer?
Sorry, you're just stuck being a big old softy.
The denial is what makes him oh so lovable. I am Muse Egret. It's a pleasure.
How are you going to introduce yourself, though?
I owe much to both of your children.
Ah, I've heard much about you. It can't be easy to shoulder so much responsibility at such a young age.
Not at all. Instructor Rean's love and support give me the strength necessary to overcome any obstacle.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my. Love, you say?
Oh dear.
Can't you spare me your harassment in front of him?
I see that Elise wasn't exaggerating. You are quite the character. I'm glad that she and Rean have someone like you to come to when they need it.
Think nothing of it. That's what family does.
Doesn't miss a beat, does she?
Nope.
She certainly does not.
My name is Juna Crawford. It's a pleasure to meet you. I found myself in Instructor Rean's debt before even enrolling at the academy, and I've constantly been in it since. But I've been trying to learn as much as I can from him so that one day I can be a source of strength to others just like him.
Oh, you're the young lady from Crossbell. What a commendable spirit you have.
I agree. You seem every bit the earnest, cheerful young woman Rean told us you were.
What else did he say about me?
He told us, you never give up even when all seems lost, and act like a shining beacon of light to those around you. It seems he really depends on you.
That's really flattering to hear. But also really embarrassing to hear in front of my classmates.
Too late now.
You're not the only one going red.
How are you not completely desensitized to the things you say by now?
I feel a little jealous, truth be told.
Anyway, I've had my turn now. Last up is you.
Oh, here we go. This'll be an interesting one.
Altina Orion.
You okay, Allie?
I'm the one who abducted Elise and the princess during the Northern Jaegers' attack on Ymir 2 years ago.
Altina.
I know I have no right to even be here after the harm my actions caused you. But since I have this opportunity, I am so terribly sorry for what I did.
That must really have been eating away at her.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Please, raise your head. You were but a child following orders, and you did nothing to harm either of them. You need not feel any guilt for your actions.
Still...
There's something I would like to say to you as well. Thank you, Altina.
For what?
I hear you were always at Rean's side during the year he was fulfilling the government's demands after the Civil War. I'm truly grateful he had you to support him.
I was just following orders then, too.
Even so.
Besides, you're not here today because you were ordered to be, are you?
That's true. I'm part of Class 7 because I chose to be and want to be.
And that's what's important in the end, really, isn't it?
Aw.
Our class wouldn't be the same without you.
Then you have no reason not to feel completely welcome here. You're a lucky man to have so many wonderful students, Rean.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Well, I think that's enough talking for now. What say you all to some lunch? You've had a long journey. You must all be starving. Now that you mention it, that's true. We did set off rather early. Thank you for your kindness. I can't wait to sample the culinary delights of our instructor's home. I'll have everything ready as soon as I can. I gathered some excellent pheasant meat during my morning hunt. You're going to love it. You went out hunting first thing in the morning? Someone must have been fired up. Your parents are such wonderful people. Tell me about it. Cups of teas? Ah, that was delicious. I knew the meat would be fresh, but your garden-raised vegetables were delicious as well, Lady Schwarzer. That meal was the perfect balance of rustic and flavorful. And they weren't being stingy about the portions either. I've never tasted a wild strawberry tart as fine as that. Ooh, I fancy a strawberry tart now. The tea afterwards was first rate too. Ah, good old tea. I actually think I might have eaten a bit too much. I'm just happy we could satisfy you all. Either way, we'll get out of your way now. But if there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to call on us. Thank you. So, Major, now that I've got the chance to ask, there's one thing I've been wondering. Why exactly did you call us here? All Principal Aurelia told us is that we're here for a special assignment. Whatever it is, it clearly concerns the lump too. I understand your curiosity, and naturally, there is a good reason why you are the only class here. However, I'm afraid it's not my place to elaborate. So someone else will be telling us? Regardless, it will be a while longer before everything is ready. You haven't been home for 6 months, Rean. So why don't you take the chance to walk around Ymir while you wait? I imagine the rest of you would enjoy the opportunity to take in the sights too. Huh. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Most of you have never been here before, so how about I show you all around? I must admit, that is rather tempting. But instructor, it's rare you're afforded the chance to come back here. There must be things you want to do without us. Yeah, we can show ourselves around, no problem. It's not like we're babies, you know. We'll be alright on our own. Well, if you insist. I appreciate the sentiment, but it kinda stings to be shot down like that. But I guess I'll do what they say and go see how everyone in Ymir's doing. Choosing Rean's bonds. Oh, we have bonds. Rean, the protagonist of the Trails of Cold Steel games, has formed bonds with many of those he met on his adventures. By carrying over Trails of Cold Steel 4 clear data, it is possible to carry those bonds over. But players who do not have clear data can choose which bonds Rean formed here so that they can be reflected in the story. Oh, thank you. Choose which character Rean formed a special bond with. Toa. The character you choose here will receive bonus link experience. Toa! Now choose which characters Rean reached the maximum bond level with. You can choose as many as you wish. All of them. All of them. Choose which characters Rean formed a bond with. The characters you choose here will receive bonus link experience. It is all of them. All of them. Obviously, you know, we're going to pick Toe for the special one, but... there we go. And Crow. Rean's special summon gained linked experience. The characters Rean formed a bond with gained linked experience. It's good to be back home. It's good to have that option. Thank you very much, Falcom. It's just a shame we won't be able to walk around here. Just the two of us. Hey! I think it'd be fun for me to look after Toa for a change. Showing her around town would be a dream. In time. Anyway, I should get going. It might be worth checking in on the others if I run into them too. You receive bonus items in tribute to the releases of Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. Did I now? Do we have any costumes? Rean's black attire? Nah. How do I remove? Remove. Where is oh, it removes there. No attachments. I don't know why I'm looking at the others. No colors there. Costumes. Yuna's travel wear. Yuna's branch uniform. What's the difference between the branch uniform and remove? I don't think there is one. So travel wear? No. Artina's travel wear. Wetsuit. Remove. Muse's travel wear. With the little hat and everything. Do you get the hat? Musée Sans hat. Travel hat. Branch campus hat. And remove. Yes, we can take the hat off. Have the hat on. Askew. Oh, of course, we've got to have the askew hat. Branch campus cap. I like the askew one. I just really like the askew one. Anything for you? Nope. There's his travel wear. That is kind of perfect for this weather, to be honest. Where am I going? There, travel wear. With the fluffy nature of it all. And the hood. But he needs to match everyone else. Did you have any attachments? No. That's fine then. Okay. Let's have a gander around the place then. Oh yeah! I spent some time in the city recently. I was working at a super fancy hotel in Rua. All I had to do was say I'd worked here at the Phoenix Wings, and they hired me on the spot. This place has some real brand value. Well, it is connected to the Imperial family after all. It's no surprise everyone in the industry knows of it. Still, congratulations. I know you've always wanted to work in a big hotel in the city, so I'm glad you finally pulled it off. But that raises the question of what you're doing back here. Oh, there's a story behind that. At first, I was loving it. It all felt so fresh and exciting. But after a while, I started feeling like I didn't belong. Everyone who came in looked so tired too. And they'd just check out without ever really saying hi or anything. so it was hard to know if they'd had a relaxing stay I wanted them to. You know, I just felt like something was missing. So that's why you came back here. I guess Ymir is where you really belong after all. You just didn't know it. You're probably right. It just feels like kind of a shame. Either way, I feel like visiting the city chilled me out a bit, so I'm just going to take things at my own pace from now on. So, if you need anything, just let me know, okay? I'll be right here. I will. Thanks, Maple. It's odd though. Ever since I came back, Purple's been kinda acting weird. She seems more somber than before. It's actually kinda sexy. It could just be my imagination, but I don't know. You don't know? Okay. You don't know. Elise came back here for a short while, but she looked as busy as ever. I suppose she wants to do what she can to support Princess Alphen now that she's resumed her royal business. She hasn't told me that directly, but that's more or less what I'd heard too, yeah. It makes sense, especially since Her Highness likely still has plenty on her plate. Yes, I suppose so. Poor princess. It's strange. The Schwarzes have long maintained good relations with the Imperial household, but it was never our intention to force the two of you to carry that on. Yet somehow, Elise still naturally gravitated towards Her Highness. From what I understand, you seem to be rather friendly with her as well, is that right? I suppose. She's always been kind and gracious to me at the very least. Even with the war behind us, the Imperial family continues to endure difficulties of their own. I hope we can find a way to help them. It's interesting how people end up coming together at times. You and Elise both somehow found yourselves befriending Her Highness despite your father and I never going out of our way to do so. Even with the war behind us, the Imperial family continues to endure difficulties of their own. Hope we can find a way to help them. Righto. No one in there. Let's head on up. Baron Schwarzer. I can tell from the way your students look at you that you're doing a good job as their instructor. As your father, I couldn't be more happy and proud of you to see that son. Thanks, Dad. That means a lot coming from you. Being a teacher's not so different from being a baron, you know. Both involve fostering the growth of those who look to you for guidance, such that they may grow ever stronger and self-sustaining. When you put it like that, I can see what you mean. You definitely are always supporting everyone around here. Exactly. That's why I figure if you were ever to inherit my position sometime down the line, I know it would be in good hands. That's a conversation for another day, I think. Yes. It pains me a little to see neither you nor your sister showing any inclination toward picking up the torch from me, so to speak. But this old workhorse still has plenty of strong years ahead, so if push comes to shove, I can continue on as I have been. Dad, what do you want me to say to that? I'm just giving you a hard time, son. I've still got plenty of fight in me. I'm sure I can carry on as the Baron here for at least another decade or two. Or two, you say? 2? Well. Oh, what do we got in the corner? Oh, a bed! I thought it could be something else, but no, it's just a bed. Right, Ymir.
Oh, nothing says I'm home quite like the clean taste of Ymir's air.
We got the doggy. I'm home, Badoo. Woof, woof indeed. Glad to see you've still got that puppy pep in your step. Have you been helping Dad when he goes out hunting? I'm sure he's really happy to have you. Indeed. Oh, quite. I would agree with that, yes. Are you looking after Arthur, Gizmo? Would you like a hand? Oh, I'll be quite all right. You haven't been home in quite some time, so I'd rather you were able to rest. Thanks. That's really considerate of you. I spent a lot of time on horseback over the past few years, but thinking back, it's thanks to Arthur that I was able to learn to ride at all. I remember how you struggled to get on his back when you were just a boy. That was so long ago now, huh? I can feel the memories flooding back. Thinking of how you first learned to ride makes me so nostalgic. That was so long ago now. Still, I'll let you get back to enjoying yourself. I can take care of Arthur. It's one of my greatest pleasures left in life. And how is Arthur doing? Oh my. You don't say! Can't believe it. You would never think that would happen, would you? But apparently so. And here is Churudu. It's no small journey to here from Crossbell, so I need to make the most of my trip. My number one goal is crossing the Isengard Range, I think. That's a huge goal for an out-of-towner. She must be really sure of herself. I just hope I don't get stranded for more than 3 days on the way across. I'm not in a hurry to get stuck for more than 10 again. Yeesh. Oh dear. Or maybe not. Either way, she's a tough one. I'll give her that. I actually saw a blue-haired woman going in and out of this path a while ago. Maybe it's more popular than I thought. Either way, it's time for me to begin my trek. Once I check that I've got everything with me, of course. Sensible. We want to make sure you've got everything. Like blankets. Oh, Rean! You're looking well, Elf. I'm not even close to well. Master Kafai hasn't been here in ages. I've been waiting with his favourite alcohol and snacks for him to show up. But he never comes. I want to study under him so badly too. Well, Master Kafai is nothing if not capricious, unfortunately. Although, even if he were to come back, I'm not sure Alf should hold out hope on studying under him. But hoping isn't going to do him any harm, I suppose. I want to be a master swordsman like Master Kafai, but he never comes to visit. But he will one day, and when he does, I won't let the chance pass me by. Well, good luck on that, Alf. Good luck. Alright, who we got around? We got red exclamations everywhere. Okay. Let's start with Leo. Lord Rean, you're home, eh? How are things at the school? Really busy as we prepare for the new school year, but super fulfilling. How are things going here, Leo? Same old, same old. You see how my wife is, right? Are you going to be sticking around for long? I'll handle all your augment modification and weapon upgrade needs. Thanks a lot. Oh, before I forget, have you heard that the Arcus 2 got an upgrade? Yeah, the Rhineford group got in touch with us. I hear the slots got a boost. Correct, you can strengthen them up to a 3rd stage now, allowing for the insertion of even more powerful quartz. Actually got a sample from the RF group. It's yours if you want to see how it works. After strengthening the slot with the Sepith, you should be able to plug the quartz in. Tier an elemental Sepith. Thank you for everything. No need for thanks. I'm just happy to see you again. Since you're home and all, make sure to get some R&R. Of course. So, what we got here? We've got quite a few things. Anything in the shop? A Kagimaru sash there? Let's talk to him then. If you're going to be here a while, you might need to modify your augments or upgrade your weapons. Arcus 2 got a version update as well, so be sure to fiddle with that while you're at it. If you ever need anything, just let me know. That's going to be the same again. Righto. Let's see about the general store bit. Well, if it isn't Rean, welcome back. Do you have a copy of Woo Baby over there at all? Long time no see, Camilla. I don't see it. I'm quite disappointed. You look well. What's that? I look young and my complexion is perfect, you sweet talker. You really haven't changed. Ah, come now, that's not true. I've been in the rare item business lately. Speaking of which, have you heard about this? It's Late Lord's newest fishing gear. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. I ordered way too many sets. And then on top of that, they sent me new rods and parts as a bonus. Care to take him off my hands? Are you sure? Of course. I'm sure this stuff would be much better used in the hands of a knowledgeable fisherman like you. Alright then. Whoa, this is a lot. Thank you so much. No need for thanks. I just like seeing you happy. I'll be running the shop as usual, so feel free to drop in whenever. Will do. Fishing, huh? Starting to warm up a little, so it's the perfect time to cast a line in a mountain stream. I should give it a whirl once I have some free time. Once you have free time. By the way, Rean, do you have a moment? What is it, Camilla? That girl looking at our stock there is pretty cute. Is she your girlfriend? She's one of my students, actually. Ah, from your school. You certainly seem quite close. I figured you'd brought your girlfriend home with you. Well, we've been through hell and back together, so... I wonder who you'll bring home next. Someone from your class, or perhaps Princess Alphin? Camilla? Oh dear. My heart's aflutter with anticipation. What sort of cutie is Rean going to bring home next? Camilla is the same as ever. Let's see what we've got at the shop. Ah, Moonless Morn. Chapter 3 and 4. Did I have chapter 1 and 2 at all? I can't remember now. Do I have any battle scopes on this side? Got 10 in the inventory. Okay, that's fine with me. I was going to go look at the books. Ah, well. Right, Juna! Looking to grab a souvenir? Yeah, for my family. Oh, and for Jessica and Louise as well. This place sells all sorts of rare stuff. Kinda reminds me of Nyo Suian Imports. They both carry Eastern goods, it's true. Since a lot of their stuff comes from the Republic, they were out of stock last year. But now things are finally back to normal. Thank goodness trade has recovered. Agreed. What is it, instructor? Nothing, I just thought you'd be more on edge today. You're surprisingly calm. I mean, today's... the signing ceremony in Crossbell, yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it. There's a part of me that wants to be home for such a monumental occasion. But I'd feel kinda left out if I was the only one who didn't get to come to Ymir. I belong with Class 7. That's... really strange to hear from Juna. Just shows how much she's grown and how much she enjoys being with these guys. Her heart was always about Crossbell. But look at her now. She belongs with Class 7. Juna. Either way, I heard something from Randy. He told me you played a big part in Operation Liberate Crossbell last month. Oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. I just helped Lloyd and the others a teeny bit. Well, there is one thing though, Juna. You are going to get the bill for the windows. So... Hey, are you really okay with staying at the branch campus? It's the end of the school year, so you should have been able to transfer back to Crossbell like Randy. Heck, I bet they'd love to have you at the police academy again. So you want me gone then? No, that's not what I... I'm just messing with you. It's true that I regret not being able to properly graduate from the police academy. But right now, my time at the branch campus is even more important. I said it earlier. It's where I belong. I see.
And you know, I like being with you, instructor.
Oh my.
I didn't mean that in a weird way.
I know. There's still a lot I want to teach you, too.
Good, because I'm all ears.
Anyway, everything I learned at Thor's is sure to be useful in the future. Whether it's for myself, or to help strengthen the relationship between Crossbell and the Empire. I'm going to be counting on you two to teach me the good stuff, instructor. You have yourself a deal. Better get that brain of yours ready. Oh yes. Are you looking for something too, instructor? I could lend a hand. Oh no, I've just been scoping things out and been saying my hellos. I wouldn't say Ymir has a particular speciality, but the shop does carry a lot of locally made things. I'm sure you'll find something you like if you keep looking around. Alright, sounds good. Maybe something edible would make for a good souvenir. No wait, tea leaves! You can't go wrong with quality tea leaves. No, you can't. Indeed. Right then, so I'm thinking what we'll do is end this part here, and in the next part we'll carry on wandering around Ymir, saying hello to everyone. We'll start over there with Altina at the central hot springs there. Oh, and Muse as well, I suppose.
And there's the foot bath. Sounds like just the thing after having such a hearty meal.
Oh, it's a foot bath. Thank you, Rean. Right, so we'll see you in the next part at the foot bath. Ta-da for now.